Hey, what's up, Forum? It's Gorilla Hands here, and I'm bringing you another Meet Your Forum series. And I've heard, to know the Wiggy is to understand the Wiggy. And what better way to know the Wiggy than to actually have a one-on-one interview with him? So, without further ado, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. This is Splitting Wig 75, aka the infamous Wiggy.
And where'd that name come from?
It's actually a name the guys gave me because there were many times that HTK would call me Splitting and then fill in the blanks. Splitting bitch, splitting fag, splitting. Of course, that was when we were enemies, and then once we got to be friends, he just called me Wiggy, and that's kind of where it started. Everybody kind of refers to me as that, so on the Call of Duty HQ, I kind of use it as my call sign, just in honor of them.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. You and H2K got off on the wrong foot.
Oh yeah, it seems like everybody in the end who start feuding with ends up being on my side in the end. So it's just
Yeah.
kind of a tradition that's kept on there.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about the gameplay and then go back to you. You're using a shotgun in this, which you're using a shotgun in WMD, especially. So, I mean, what's your opinion of shotguns in this game?
They really get a bad rap. Now they're obviously not the one-shot animals that they were in Modern Warfare 2, but they're more than adequate in the right situation. I think people think that they either need to be powered up, or my opinion is I think they need to be used in the right situation. They're meant to be something used in close quarters combat, not something you run all over a sniping map and snipe people across the map with,
Hmm.
which we all ran into in Modern Warfare 2, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. The Spas 12 was a shotgun sniper.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite shotgun in this game?
And this one, yeah, it's probably the best. Yeah, it to me with the sniper with the silence attachment, it's unstoppable. Especially if people can't hear you coming.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I don't think the silencer affects range, so it's a win-win when you use that thing.
Oh, there's no disadvantage to going without it. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you just like the sound that it makes, which it does make an awesome sound.
Okay, well now back to you, because I'm sure everybody wants to know, the history of Wiki. How long have you been going over to COD HQ?
Let's see. I think I'm on my second year now. I'm probably pretty close to third. But it was right after Modern Warfare. It was prior to World at War coming out that I actually started going over there and started posting. And as of this week, I'm up to 14,000. So
Wow.
put plenty of time in there.
Now, yeah, definitely. Now, what brought you to COD HQ?
I really wanted to know about the new Call of Duty game. I was Modern Warfare. The first Modern Warfare was my first-person shooter, so it's the game that really drew me into the series. And then once I heard that there was another one coming out, I instantly said, I'm going to buy that no matter what, so I needed to know more information about it. And then it grew from more information about the game to the more people I met on there and got along with, and then it turned into the people that I didn't get along with. So that's kind of the tradition that's just going on from there.
Now, I haven't been around very long, but I've heard stories about banning and issues with the moderators. How many times have you been banned, or have you been banned over there?
I think I've been banned 4 times, I believe. I've had a few temporary bans where it was a couple of days, and then I've had a few perma bans that I kind of talked my way out of. It's just charm.
The Wiggy charm. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Now, you kind of have a certain. Not only are you known around the boards, at least COD HQ, just for being around there for a while, but you also have kind of a certain style. It's that third-person style. Where did that originate from?
That's an excellent question. I'm glad you asked that. So now we can officially get it on the record, and I don't have to explain it anymore. Um, so I'm kind of I post in third person. Mainly, I did it a couple of times because Basil Nuts and I would go back and forth. That we actually had the Lay clan, which I was. Basil Nuts was the first one because it's Basil L.E. Nuts. So I called him the Nuts and he called me the Wiggy.
Hmm.
So after that going on, and then we just, after we kind of dropped the Lay part, I just went as Wiggy. So I referred to myself as Wiggy one time, and somebody said, "That's stupid. You refer to yourself in the third person." And then, of course, H2K came in and said, of course, he's the Wiggy. And ever since then, I would post in third person. And it seemed that the more annoyed people got, the more I decided to do it. And now it's just kind of a trademark. Actually, people complain when I don't refer to myself in third person. They say, I was looking forward to hearing yourself refer to yourself in third person, but you didn't. I'm kind of disappointed. And I take my little time away from it and refer to myself normally as everybody else does.
Mhm.
But it seems that I get more grief when I don't, so I just kind of end up going back to it eventually.
You're branded now. You can't
Absolutely,
leave it.
yeah. I wear the scarlet letter of W.
Okay, now when did you first meet Form? They might have not have been Form when you first met him, but who's the first soon-to-be Form, I guess, that you met on COD HQ?
Let's see. It was Basil.
Mhm.
Let's see, Basil, and then we had Treason. We had H2K. We had Weed Eater, of course. Let's see. A few other ones. We had Cortez come over. We had Grit. Grit was an instant member. He's one of the guys that I got along with in the beginning, and he naturally came over with us instantly as soon as we had the idea to come up with the site.
Mm-hmm.
Axebreaker, my son, he's obviously there by default.
Mm-hmm.
Never very far from me. We started with a handful of guys, which actually the idea first came about because we all needed a way to get together because we put together a forum tournament, which we labeled the Gladiator Tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And our threads would keep getting moved and deleted because, to be really honest with you, they were off topic, especially considering the environment in which people have to post over there every day. It would never be tolerated. It'd have to go on off topic, and then only a few people would see it because only a few people post there.
Yeah.
So we decided that we needed a place to get together and start posting and, have a place of our own to post where we didn't have to worry about things getting moved or locked and we could say whatever we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So, a few of us pulled our money together and pulled the idea together, and believe me, I take no more credit than anyone else. It was just as much, Wheaties and Treason's idea as it was mine. But we really have, wanted it to be a place where people didn't have to worry about saying the wrong thing or acting a certain way. You could pretty much say what you wanted to, as long as at the end of the day everybody agreed that we all loved getting together and we enjoyed playing the game. And not only playing the game, but playing together made it more fun for everybody else. So in that aspect, we all came together in a common interest of just having fun.
Okay.
And it's gone from there.
Well, it's definitely worked out very well. You guys did a good job. Now we're going to take a little bit of focus off of your origin story, I guess, and form. And I got a couple of questions for you. Some of them are pretty standard, and some of them are kind of random.
Right.
Alcoholic beverage. What's your favorite drink?
I'm a Crown and Coke man myself.
Oh, that's a good choice. That is a very good choice.
The Crown Black gets 2 Wiggy thumbs up.
Okay. If you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be?
Let's see. If I was an animal, what would I be? I'd probably have to be a panda bear.
A panda bear? Why is
Yes, absolutely. Because it has no natural predator known to man.
that? Okay, there you go. I guess you're safe. What was the last movie you went to see?
Let's see. Last movie I went to see. Oh yeah, Tron Legacy in IMAX 3D.
Was that any good?
It was outstanding. The fact that we went to see in a special IMAX theater that's 5 stories tall and has 25,000 watts surround sound didn't hurt the movie any.
Yeah, I think it would make most movies a little better.
Yeah, it was amazing.
If Hollywood made a movie about your life, who would be the lead role? Who would play you?
Let's see. Probably John Goodman. Yes, I know, not an expected answer. Of course, the expected is not exactly my calling card.
Okay, well then that's fair enough. What is the most important part of a sandwich?
The dressing.
The dressing. What's your favorite
Absolutely.
dressing?
I'm kind of a ranch light mayo man myself.
Okay, okay. Um, if you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Um, hmm. I honestly would like to know. I'd like to know when people are lying. That's what I'd like.
So you'd be human truth detector?
A human lie detector, absolutely.
So flying, invincibility, none of those things?
No, no. I'm afraid of flying.
Okay.
Invincible, yeah, that's just not me. But yeah, to read people's minds and know when they're telling the truth, that would be my super.
Okay. That I can see that. I guess that would work pretty well and I guess if you're playing poker.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Do you play much poker at all?
I dabble, but to be honest with you, I'm so tight with money, I can't gamble very much at a time.
Okay. What's your favorite place to eat?
Um, let's see. I would probably say a good steakhouse.
Good steakhouse? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can't beat a good steak. How do you take
Oh,
your steak?
I'm a let's see. I'm a medium.
Okay. Good choice.
Absolutely. I like mine pink. If it's a little bloody, good to go.
Okay, okay. And the final question, what's it like being Vaughn?
It's really a bittersweet role, to be honest with you. I get none of the praise, all of the criticism. I know many of you think, well, it's got to pay well. You know what? I haven't seen a dime. So, to be honest with you, it really is. It's bittersweet.
Not a very thankful job.
No, it's thankless.
Well, you know what? Just know there are people out there that appreciate the work that you're doing.
Oh, outstanding.
Well,
Always love my fans.
well, Wiggy, I appreciate you coming on. You shed some light on the story that is the Wiggy. It was a great game of headquarters, especially using the stakeout. Final score is 25-6, and they had a shutout, 250-0.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
And as always, guys, take it easy.